So if you're watching this video, you're trying to rank your website on #1 result on Google. And I know it's not easy these days because if you were like 10 years ago, ranking a website was pretty easy. All you had to do is to add 1 or 2 keywords in your title, and you had to add just few keywords in the description, and your article would come on the #1 result in Google. But at this moment, every single niche and every single topic that is out there have been covered by so many different websites. There is hardly an article that is not being written about. So if you're writing a content on your website to rank something, it could be a product, it could be a service, it could be anything, any information. If you are not doing it properly, you're not going to rank #1 on Google, because Google's algorithms have become really smart, and it's quite impossible to just write a few words about a product or a service and you will be found. That's quite impossible these days. So in this video, I'm going to teach you 3 ways. These are the beginner tips, but I hope this will help you. I'm going to teach you 3 ways that you can use to rank your website or your article on #1 on Google. So the very first thing is really obvious, but it is very important as well. When you're writing an article or you're writing about a product or a service, you have to be very detailed about whatever that you're offering. So for example, if you're selling a service and there's a web development service, now you have to make sure that you target the article or you target the content that you're writing specifically from each and every single point. Now you have to start with what exactly web development is. You have to go into the advantages and disadvantages, and then you have to explain why your service is important, right? And then you have to show the steps that you will provide in your web development service so that the reader can actually engage with it and go for your service. So explaining something in your article and giving all the details about the web development service will actually engage any visitor that is visiting your website for a longer period of time. Now, this is what Google likes, and these kind of articles are really easy to rank on Google. Google likes to have people visiting the website for a longer period of time. So that would be the first tip that you should consider while ranking your website on the #1 result. Second step is pretty easy, but a lot of people don't actually recognize it and don't use it very often. That's Google Search Console. Now, the Google Search Console is basically a tool provided by Google to help you rank your website on the #1 result. So the Google Search Console actually tells you what are the pages those are doing good in searches. It shows you the number of impressions that you get on your pages, and the pages those are doing good in a certain number of times. Now, based on the results that you're getting on the impressions, you would know that what are the pages or articles that you're doing good at. And what you can do, you can keep on editing those, make those pages more engaging so that more people come to it and Google shows your page on top of the search results. That could be one of the ways that you can use to rank your website on #1 result on Google. The last tip that I have for you is really important, and a lot of people miss it when they're doing their basic SEO, and that's the meta description. So the meta description is the title and the short description that you mostly see on your Google search results. That's that title that actually tells the user what exactly he is gonna get from that page. So for example, if you're selling ice cream on your website, that's gonna be quite hard for somebody to click on a link that doesn't have the word ice cream in their title. Now, these are the things those are really important. So when it comes to the smaller niches, for example, if you're writing about your service that is of mobile application developer. Now, if your service of mobile application development is based for Android only and not for iOS, you have to make sure that you mention that in your title. So the title of the page should be really unique, and it should point the user to what exactly they're searching. So these were the 3 tips that you can use to rank #1 on Google. I hope you like this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, please leave a message in the comment section below, and I'll be very happy to assist you. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.